Those cursed socks you wear before every match? They might be more than superstition, they could be your secret weapon for winning. Ever skipped a ritual and played like a confused llama? Freak out if your playlist shuffles wrong? You're not alone. From lucky snacks to sacred warm-up dances, athletes swear by the weirdest routines, and shockingly, science backs them up. In this video, we reveal how pre-game rituals can actually predict your performance. We'll unpack bizarre athlete habits, explore real research from 2025, and give you a step-by-step to build your own winning ritual. Whether you're crushing competition or just trying not to trip during warm-ups, this ritual science could level up your game. Socks ready? Let's go. 1. Science meets sock superstition. If your pre-game prep includes sniffing the same sock since last season, congrats, you're already halfway to greatness. No, this isn't the start of a fungal infection documentary. This is hard science. In 2025, a massive meta-analysis pulled the rug from under the ritual doubters. Athletes who followed consistent, structured pre-game routines saw a staggering 90% predictive accuracy in their performance outcomes. Meanwhile, the wing it crowd clocked in at 77%, the same odds as a pizza surviving halftime in a frat house. Rituals, it turns out, are more than habits. They're your brain's GPS. They don't guarantee a win, but they give your performance direction, control, and a whole lot of mental horsepower. 2. Brain boost via humble habits. Breathe. Playlist. Repeat. You're not just warming up, you're engaging in full-on neural warfare. According to neuroscience, aka the party pooper of magic, short, deliberate routines activate the default mode network in your brain. That's the system responsible for memory recall, creative thought, and motor preparation, all things you need when you're about to take on opponents who trained like their futures depended on it. So when your cleats feel right, your music hits just right, and your wristband is at the exact tension, it's not superstition. It's neural programming for greatness. In other words, your weird rituals? Yeah, they might actually be working. You're basically hacking your brain like a neuro ninja. 3. Short rituals equal big wins. 1 fist pump. 2 toe taps. A blink that feels suspiciously timed. Welcome to the wonderful world of micro-rituals, where the tiniest actions trigger major mental shifts. In April 2025, researchers proved that even rituals lasting under 30 seconds could generate massive performance gains. We're talking about cracking your knuckles, fixing your sleeve, or humming 2 lines of your pump-up song, all delivering real, measurable improvements in confidence and execution. It's absurd. It's magical. It's scientifically validated. So go ahead, clear your throat like you mean it. That awkward moment might just be your game day launch code. 4. Emotion management that slays. Overthinking. Sweaty palms. Shaky legs. Congratulations, you're not choking, you're just human. But rituals can shut that down faster than a referee's whistle. The IZOF model, short for Individual Zones of Optimal Functioning, proves that rituals regulate your emotional thermostat. Some players need silence and a deep breath. Others need to headbutt a locker like they owe it money. Either way, the right pre-game ritual gets you into your clutch zone, where instincts take over and nerves disappear. It's not superstition, it's emotional armor. And once you find your flow, even your water bottle starts getting nervous around you. 5. Cultural rituals global game changer. Somewhere in Ghana, a soccer team is mid-chant, painting their faces, tapping the earth, and channeling ancestral energy. Meanwhile, you're still arguing with your playlist. Across the globe, cultural pre-game rituals aren't just symbolic, they're spiritual software updates before battle. In Brazil, players dance capoeira before matches, blending rhythm and readiness. In Southeast Asia, incense burning and sacred gestures calm the storm inside. A 2025 study from UConn found fan arousal peaked before the game even started, during ritual moments. That's right, rituals don't just warm up muscles, they fire up emotions. Forget the scoreboard, rituals are where the real game begins. 6. Legendary athlete rituals. Think you're weird? Michael Jordan wore his UNC shorts under every Bulls uniform like a performance totem. Serena Williams wears the same pair of socks throughout a tournament like they're spun from victory thread. Baseball's Wade Boggs had chicken before every game. Justin Verlander's tacos? Apparently, they're part of his pitch strategy. And NFL legend Brian Urlacher? Girl Scout cookies. Thin Mints, to be exact. These routines might sound like food blogs lost in translation, but every one of them delivered consistency, comfort, and a focused mindset. These weren't just superstitions, they were mental armor baked into muscle memory. Absurd? Definitely. Effective? Unquestionably. 7. Fan rituals impact performance. Your cousin painting his face with barbecue sauce before every game might look ridiculous, but he might also be boosting morale like a human mascot. A 2025 survey found that 31% of fans believe their pre-game rituals, chanting, tailgating, refusing to change socks, impact their team's performance. Are they delusional? Maybe, but they're also emotionally synced, and science says that energy spills onto the field. Fans generate group emotion, rhythm, and noise that boost athlete adrenaline and concentration. So keep screaming at the TV, turning your cap backwards in the fourth quarter, and sitting in the lucky spot. You're basically the team's unofficial hype coach. 8. Scrapbook of successful rituals. Want to build your own victory sealing ritual? Step away from the rabbit's foot and let's go full blueprint mode. First, the ritual needs to be consistent. You can't dab once during a solar eclipse and call it a performance enhancer. Next, it must involve controllable elements: breathing, stretching, music. No, I need my neighbor's cat to wink at me. Then, tie it to something that feels relevant to your sport. And finally, make sure it triggers emotion. If it doesn't hype you up or calm you down, it's not a ritual, it's just a weird habit. Add a playlist, a catchphrase, or a personal move, and boom, you've built your game day missile launch sequence. 9. Predicting outcomes via ritual data. Science fiction alert. In March 2025, researchers attached wearables to college volleyball players, tracked mood swings, cortisol levels, and even the frequency of fist bumps, and built an AI model that predicted game outcomes with 75% accuracy. Yes, data now knows if you're about to win, based on how deeply you exhaled during warm-up. Rituals showed up as one of the most consistent performance predictors, even more than raw athletic skill in some cases. So next time your smartwatch vibrates with low ritual consistency, you better retie those shoes and run that pre-game playlist like your season depends on it. Because it just might. 10. When rituals backfire. Panic mode, your lucky socks are in the laundry. Your playlist won't load. Your pre-game coffee cup broke. Suddenly, you're spiraling into existential doom. Welcome to ritual dependency, when your success becomes shackled to a single fragile routine. Athletes with external control traits crumble if something small goes off script. The fix? Build flexible, portable rituals that can work anywhere, even if you're warming up in a bus or stuck in a locker room that smells like old nachos. Rituals should elevate you, not emotionally sabotage you over a missing protein bar. Adaptability is the secret weapon. And yes, always pack a backup playlist. 11. A blueprint for a game day ritual. Want to perform like a beast? Let's build your ritual rocket ship. Start with a 3-part routine. The night before, visualize and mentally rehearse. The morning of, get your body moving and lock in your mindset. And right before the game, a power phrase, breathing drill, and maybe one last glance at your goal list. Now add a unique trigger, your power scent, a signature move, or a 5-second bounce pattern. Test it for 5 to 10 games. Track your mood, confidence, and outcome. If it works, lock it in. If not, tweak it. Rituals evolve with you, like pre-game Pokemon. Master your ritual, and you master your moment. Superstitions aren't fluff, rituals ground mind and body. Micro-rituals spark massive performance gains. Biodata and routine tracking achieve predictive strength in outcomes. Balance ritual consistency with flexibility. This combination forms performance certainty. Rituals don't guarantee wins, but they fuel readiness, resilience, and unity from locker room to final whistle. Courage to craft your ritual? Drop a one-liner in the comments: quirky, sacred, legendary. Subscribe for more brain hacks and sports secrets. Next video tackles how music syncs with performance, and might even feature an athlete playlist or two. This is a compliment, not pressure, but probably best believe your ritual better be weirder than your neighbor's lucky sponge.